Now yesterday for my video, I tell you now say the video wey I do yesterday na the place where I play devil's advocate, where Congo DR and their FA hide behind take use kolobi and cover FIFA face. Now today on, I go bring to you the NFF strategy, the loopholes wey they see, where they want take kolobi the Congo FA, where they want take catch them for corner. Another one we go do today. Now before I begin, they dish out the strategies where NFF they use take kolobi Dr. Congo. Make I tell you and show you wetin the people wey disagree with NFF they run away with. Now na that Article 5 dem read, dem hold on to, wey dey use post before FIFA say na the right thing dem do, but we go come sacramento, discombobulate and bring everything bare and fair to una go see am. Make we go there. You wey dey watch us for house, the only way wey you fit take support this channel na to click on that subscription button. Na free, no payment. Thank you. Make una watch this video to the end so una go see as NFF take win this case. Now make I read the real rule. Article 5 wey be say the people wey dey against NFF dey hide behind. Article 5 na im be the passport rule. Any person holding a permanent nationality that is not dependent on residence in a certain country is eligible to play for the representative team of the association of that country. Now according to this paragraph wey I just read now, any country fit go carry another national from another country wey never play for them before, wey never live for their country, wey they go just carry am come, give am passport, buy am, fit bribe am with money make e come play with them. Na him this passport rule dey talk about now. So FIFA accept am according to this passport rule. Now because of the simplicity wey dey this passport rule, una see they talk say you fit go carry any player as long as say the player agree make come play for you, and they go just give am passport. Na in some countries come see the loophole say okay, we fit go carry 10 Brazilians, make we bribe them, make we give them passport and we go win World Cup. Na him come bring this thing wey I wan bring to you now. Now this one na one instance wey happen. The invaders from Brazil, Qatar 2004. Now make una listen. In 2004, the Qatar Football Association offered millions of dollars to 3 Brazilians, Ailton, Dede and Leandro, to play for their national team. None of them had ever lived in Qatar or had any Qatari relatives in the year. The conflict. Under national law, Qatar was ready to grant them sports passports, instantly making them legal citizens. The FIFA ruling. FIFA president Sepp Blatter was horrified, saying, if we don't stop this, the World Cup will be full of Brazilians. FIFA quickly passed an emergency rule. A player must have a biological connection, either parents or grandparents, or 5 years of residency. The result, they were legal citizens under Qatari law, but illegal players under FIFA law. FIFA blocked the move, forcing the players back to their original footballing nationality. Now the loopholes wey Qatar see, wey FIFA come see say, hey, Qatar wan exploit these loopholes, and if e continue like that, any country go dey exploit this route. Na im the then FIFA president Sepp Blatter come call an emergency meeting wey be say dey amend and adjust the rule, wey be say dey come bring some stringent measures wey be say go curb any excessive and exploitative measures wey be say other countries go use. Now make I give you the FIFA constitution. Now that one na their statute. Now make I read that Article 5 again. I will come give you the adjustments wey dey there. Article 5. Any person holding a permanent nationality that is not dependent on residence in a certain country is eligible to play for the representative teams of the association of that country. However, FIFA immediately adds Article 6 and 7 to prevent countries from buying players. To be eligible, a player with a new passport must also prove one of the following. 1. Birth. The player was born in the territory of the association. 2. Parentage. The player's biological mother or father was born in that territory. 3. Grandparentage. One of their grandparents was born in that territory. And the last one na residence. The player has lived in that territory for at least 5 years if they move there after age 18. Una dey hear me? So na the rule, the adjustment, the amendment wey the then FIFA president Sepp Blatter bring when they hold an emergency meeting when they see say Qatar wan exploit that passport rule. Now NFF no dey focus on dual citizenship again based on this article 6 and 7 wey I just read now. They wan catch Kolobi Fekofa, that one na the Congolese FA, for corner with this new rule, and e get certain players wey be say NFF dey torchlight for that Congolese team. Now I go show you why e dey important say NFF dey focus on some selected few Congolese players wey get some loopholes for their matter. Now for FIFA law, no be every player dey equal. Some dey legally protected by history, while some other players dey legally protected by precedent. But just a few, just a few dey exposed. Now make I give you the instances. In FIFA law, not all players dey equal. This means say that two players can have the exact same situation, e.g. dual citizenship, but FIFA will treat them differently based on their sporting nationality, which is the history of who they have played for. Now the logic be say a player who has lived in a country for 10 years but never played for the national team dey free. A player who played just one senior competitive minute for another country is locked. Even if they look the same on paper, their value and risk under FIFA law are completely different. Now wetin this one dey talk be say two situations dey on hand and na on dual citizenship. Now one player don live for that country for 10 years but he never make any appearance for the senior national team. That one dey free because nothing dey hold am. So if he still switch and play for another country because he never get any engagement or any cap for the other country wey he wan take represent, but the other one be say him don play for the senior national team even if na for 1 minute. That 1 minute wey he don take play for him team mean say he no fit go play for another country. Na him be the difference, the value and the risk wey dey talk for that place wey we talk about now. Now number 2, some players are legally protected by history. This refers to the grandfather clause and the 2020 eligibility rule changes. The logic: in 2020 FIFA changed the rules to be more relaxed, allowing players to switch if they played fewer than 3 games before age 21. The protection: if a player made a move under an old set of rules or if their eligibility was already cleared by FIFA years ago, they are protected. You cannot go back and punish a player for a rule that didn't exist when they started playing. Their history acts as a shield. Now number 3, some players are protected by precedent. In law, a precedent is a previous case that was already decided. If FIFA allowed a specific type of player switch in the past, example na the Monir El Haddadi case, they must allow it for others. Now the logic be this: if Nigeria tries to sue Dr. Congo for a specific type of player but FIFA has already ruled in a similar case, like a case involving one country or another, that such a player is legal, then the DR Congo player is protected by precedent. FIFA hates to contradict its own previous decisions. Now, number 4, and a few, just a few, dey exposed. This is the danger zone. These are players whose paperwork has a flaw that hasn't been noticed yet. The logic: these are players who might have represented a youth team in a competitive game before they acquired their second nationality, a major FIFA violation. Gaps in their residency dates if they are naturalized. Conflicting data in their international transfer certificate, the one wey they call ITC, versus their national passport. Why they are exposed? They are legal until someone, like a brilliant Nigerian lawyer, digs into their files, finds the mistake, and brings it to FIFA. Once the mistake is exposed, the protection disappears and the team faces a forfeit. So na so that one take be. Now this number 4, na in NFF dey take kolobi the fekofa, that one na the Congolese FA for corner, because some players for this Congolese team rush do their international transfer certificate wuruwuru under 2 to 3 months, wey be say on a norms e suppose take more than 3 months for them to finalize their ITC, that one na the international transfer certificate, but they don do wuruwuru kpakpakpa. They don give them international passport of Congo, when be say their ITC still get kolo. Now this one na the crux of the matter. The only players wey NFF fit legally focus on na 2 categories of these players NFF fit focus on. Recent switch players, this one wey be say the timing and documentation. You know, so we talk say international transfer certificate, na wetin this one dey talk. The timing and documentation, e no last the normal route wey e suppose last, na im dey talk here. Nathanaël Mbuku na the number 1 player wey we wan talk about now. Recent switch, limited DR Congo history, French nationality intact. Nigeria's angle here is documentation. Legal question: shey na every document wey dey submitted to FIFA complete, accurate and truthful, not dual citizenship, but na misrepresentation. Now the second set of players be the players with unclear naturalization part. This one mean say as a Nigerian you dey switch your nationality to Portugal, say you are now going to be referred to as a Portuguese and no longer a Nigerian. Na that one they dey call naturalization. Now the player under this one now wey Nigeria NFF dey focus on na Lionel Mpasi-Nzau, na the goalkeeper wey keep for Congo for this Nations Cup. Belgian born goalkeeper. Naturalization process not publicly transparent. Now the legal question be say, was the Congolese passport issued lawfully under Congolese administrative procedures? Now this legal question dey key. If the issuing authority itself is questioned, FIFA must listen. Wetin NFF dey prove be say, number 1, passport issued illegally. Number 2, false declaration to FIFA. Number 3, administrative fraud by federation. Na here NFF stand wey be say FIFA come see say okay, e be like say these people get point, and na there they start their thorough investigation. Now this prove say FIFA operates on a strict liability basis, meaning say the national federation like the NFF or FECOFA, that one na the Nigerian Football Federation, and the Congolese Football Federation, is held responsible for the documents they submit, even if the mistake was an accident. For FIFA, nothing like say we submit these papers by mistake. They know they heard that one. Number 1, passport issued illegally. In the eyes of FIFA, a passport is the primary evidence, number 1, e mean say number one evidence of nationality. However, if a passport was obtained through illegal means, FIFA can nullify. That one mean say they go cancel am. The player's eligibility. E mean say FIFA can nullify the player's eligibility. What this means? This happens if a player receives a passport without meeting the country's national residency or ancestry laws. For example, if a country gifts a passport to a talented player who has no blood connection to that nation and hasn't lived there for the required 5 years, the FIFA angle. FIFA usually respects national passports, but if a third party, like a rival federation, proves the passport was issued in violation of that specific country's own laws to shortcut the system, FIFA can rule the player ineligible. Consequence: loss of the match. That one be say they go forfeit a 3-0. They go give the team wey win the case and take am from the one wey the case dey against. They go give the other team 3-0 forfeit. And heavy fines for the federation. 2, false declaration to FIFA. When a player switches nationalities, the change of association process, they must sign a written request and a declaration that they meet FIFA's criteria. What this means: if a player or a federation tells FIFA this player has never played a competitive A-level match for France, but it is later discovered they actually did, that is a false declaration. The FIFA angle: FIFA relies on the honesty of the federation and the player. If they find out they were lied to about a player's history, they view it as a direct attack on the integrity of the game. Consequence: the player can be banned from international football for a period, and the federation faces disciplinary action. Number 3, administrative fraud by federation. This is the most serious charge. This is when the football federation itself intentionally manipulates data to bypass rules. What this means: examples include age cheating. That one be say forging a birth certificate, or identity theft. That one mean say giving a player the name and documents of a different person. It also includes hiding a player's previous international caps from FIFA. The FIFA angle: FIFA views this as a criminal act within sports. While a passport issued might be a government mistake, administrative fraud is a deliberate choice by the Football Federation to cheat the system. Consequence: this often leads to massive bans. We have seen FIFA ban entire youth teams or national teams from competitions like the AFCON or World Cup for several years due to systemic administrative fraud. Now, the key line here be say if none of these are proven, this case dies quietly. Now, wey NFF focus on, wey be say FIFA dey torchlight, dey put their camera on, na the players wey just do their recent switch, wey be say na Lionel, Mpasi-Nzau and Mbuku, based on their documentation integrity and passport issuance controversy, na im dey on ground now. As NFF don submit their petition now to FIFA, wey FIFA dey torchlight all these players now, FIFA no need to catch all of them. Na just one player FIFA need to catch wey NFF go win this case. Check am. Now the next video na him be the baba of them all. Na him go show say NFF dey prove say na them be giant of Africa. You na wey dey watch us for house, I thank you so much, our jury. We thank you for all your comments and suggestions and advice. We really enjoy you now. We gbadun you now. Even the banter, we still thank you. abeg make una put down una comment and tell us wetin una think about everything wey we don talk and wetin una think say go be the likely outcome or any of your other suggestions wey fit work for NFF. Dis na the sports verdict. Beyond the stats, beyond the story, the verdict.